Hey, 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 welcome to the Nickerson Factor. I have had a ripper of an afternoon, man. It has been fantastic. We've been trying to work out this lighting thing. I'm going to be a little brighty eye, but it's all good. Um, I had a sweet afternoon, man. I forced myself to go do some hot and cold treatments once I got back from work. So I went down the pool just to do a spa, chill pool, spa, chill pool, spa, chill pool. It was good, man. I think it's helped. I think it's fixed, well, not fixed, but helped to alleviate the pain that I've been having, which is cool. And then afterwards, I went out to my little Cheers bar. Yeah, that's it. I found a bar just like fucking Cheers. It's legit. I love it. But I go down there and I just jam out a bit of pool. It was good. I had a couple hours warm up there, and I ended on a really high note, man. I played one of the kind of, wow, he was a serious player. It was legit player at the end of it. He was legit. I like that. He was legit, and I made him nervous. And the best bit about it is that when he first rolled in, I had to win my game before that, and I did that. And then as I won that, I kind of played him, and you could see him. He's just like he didn't really take it super seriously. He's like, oh, this guy, I'm not too sure about that. And by the end of it, I made him fucking nervous. It was a good feeling, man. I did some sweet, just set up some shots, and it was a pleasure to watch him clean up. Like it was, yeah, it was just nice. It was just so slick. But what it's really led to the conversation. It's led to the conversation and the theory that anything you get rewarded for in public, you have to had done some practice in private. And that's the idea, is that anything you do in private, you'll get rewarded for in public. And I fucking love this idea. I mean, I've treated it behind the bar. I've done it, well, in the winery, you're private as you've worked in other places, and you kind of go home and you think about it. And in pool, I've been just jamming pool out for the last month at work on all my breaks. Like instead of sitting down and just chilling, I've been just rolling along. Like all my breaks, I'll sit there and like just smash some food back, and I'll just have a couple of racks, and I'll try and at least play like about 6, 7 racks a day. And I mean, in saying this, it's not like I'm like skiving on my work, and I'm not like kind of like taking 5 minutes out and just escaping and playing some pool. It's like, no, 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 this is break time. I choose to have my break here. Everyone else will have like longer breaks, or they'll sit upstairs, or they have chats, or they do this, or they do that. I'm like, no, 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 I'll eat something, and then I'll just roll in. I'll just play a couple games of pool, which it's real fascinating because what they really entails at the end of the day is that I've had to run, well, be on my feet all day because I won't sit down, I won't stop. I like some days I've gone home at 4 and be like, fuck, this is the first time I stopped, or I sat down since like 6 this morning. Like since then I've just been walking. You get home at 4, and that's been super epic. And it just really justifies that theory that anything you do in private, if you just grind it out in private and you do it, you'll get rewarded for it in public. And if you're looking for that public reward, and I mean we all sort of are, man. Like I love just smashing out a good game of pool. That's my public reward for all that practice I did, all those hard days, all those days where I'm like, this is no point, da da da. No one fucking gets this. I'm just Mr. fucking Nigel No Mate. It's just in there, just playing because it's something I want to do, and you just get rewarded. And it feels so good, man. It feels so good. All that pain, all those hard days, so worthy. Oh, so worthy. And then what it leads to is that this is one of my favorite things that I've kind of picked up the last kind of month. It's one of my favorite little sayings, and it's practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes consistency. Oh fuck! Just wrap your head around that. Like seriously, it took me a while to get this one, but it's true because nothing's perfect. Perfection is just so overrated that you're never always going to be like 100% on key. But the idea is that if you can be 90% on key, fucking 98% of the time, or 100% of the time, I mean, no one can fucking touch you. Like that's the craziest bit. Like that's it. And then once I realized that that kind of practice makes consistency, it brings a point to practice, and it lets you kind of, you're allowed to fail, you're allowed to fuck up every now and then, you're allowed to, something new happens, something goes a little bit astray. But when that shit happens, it doesn't matter, because what you're dealing for and what you're going for is not that perfection, you're going for that consistency. And it's that idea of that consistency which really is the game changer. It changes the whole game. It just changes that game. And yeah, no, fucking, it's so good. I love that so much. It's just epic. Seriously cool. That's it, man. So I've had a long day. It's been good. Been a little bit shattered. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of time out, chill out for an hour or so, just listen to some tunes, just kind of wander. Might even watch a bit of Family Guy, a little treat kind of thing. And yeah, just chill out and just kind of just like the day and get ready for tomorrow. Got 2 days off, which should be good. Well, I've got 1.5, but that's still legit, man. Don't have work tomorrow night. And as always, I mean, be happy. And not a happiness that comes from the ulterior of yourself. Like, I mean, just a happiness of just something that makes you fucking giggle when you're miserable. Just do some stupid shit. Just things that you just make yourself laugh. Because I reckon if you can make yourself laugh, you can make that happiness happen. It's all about that happiness. It's all about that little cheeky smile. That little jokingness. You know? It's that kind of like when you're being yourself. That's good, man. So be happy. And if you can't, what's the point? Really fabricate what's the point. It's like the one thing that you need to be. I try. I get there. I get there 90% of the time. It's not about perfection. It's about fucking consistency.